What's up, Zelda fans? This is Hyper Paradox, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we entered Key Cavern and completed roughly about 2/3 of the dungeon. In this episode, we're going to see if we can try and finish up the rest of the dungeon. So, first of all, we have 4 keys, and we have 4 key blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we head down here, we find a thwomp. Now, the way we get him down is we have to charge at him. And he does a complete personality change. Now instead of angry, he's shocked. And we're gonna need the Rock's Feather to cross this gap. Alright, back to the sword to take care of this piranha plant. And there we go. Okay, we're almost at the boss, and we have some more pair odds. But now that we have the Pegasus boots, as you can see, we can easily destroy them now. And we have one more room, and it's guarded by keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I don't know why, but it gave you an extra key. Maybe just in case. I really don't know what it's for. But that is none of our concern, because here we go into the boss door. Neener, you can't find me, nya. And indeed, we cannot see the boss. But he is dropping Zols from the ceiling. So what we want to do is we want to dash the wall, and that will bring him down. Meet the Slime Eye, the boss of Key Cavern. Now what you want to do is you want to hit him with the sword, and when he's almost split, dash attack, and then he'll split into 2 different eyeballs. Okay, we want the Rock's Feather for this, because every time you hit the eyeballs, they jump, and if you're on the floor when they land, you get stunned. And that's one, and that's the other. Very, very easy fight. Heart container! And that is our 7th heart container. But more importantly, there is the 3rd instrument of the sirens. You've got the Sea Lily's bell. It sounds a little bit like a bell, I think. There we go. Waterfall. It is hidden in the waterfall. So we need to find a waterfall for our 4th instrument. And it's our old friend the owl. Hoot! How many instruments have you gotten so far? When you play the instruments in front of the egg, the windfish will wake, and you will leave this island. Now you must hasten to the Yarna Desert. The dark monstrous inhabitants of the sand will show you the way. Hoot hoot! Okay, so apparently we have to go to a desert. But it's gonna be a while before we can go to this desert. We're probably not going to be able to reach the desert in this video. But if we go up here, take a look. It's Tarin. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, Link, I see you have a nice stick. Wow. Please don't snicker. Insert your own joke there. Can I borrow it for a second? Let's let him borrow it. And it's Flight of the Honeybees! Except that's not really Flight of the Bumblebee that's playing, but anyway, something falls down, and it's the next item in the trading sequence. The stick became the honeycomb. You're not sure how it happened, but take it. What does it mean that we're not sure how it happened? We saw it right in front of our eyes. Oh well, Nintendo logic, I guess. If we bomb this, we can see that's a fairy fountain. But what we'll want to do, actually, is bomb this passageway. We could have bombed this passageway earlier, but since we didn't have the Pegasus boots, we couldn't really do anything in here. And now that we do, we can destroy those green crystals. Alright, let's wait until you pass by. Let's destroy the green crystal, open the chest, and we get 50 rupees. Very nice. But that's not why we're in here. It doesn't look like it, but believe it or not, that wall is bombable. And behind it, check it out. It's another piece of heart. Very nice. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and exit this cavern. And I don't know why I equipped the Rock's Feather, because I need the Pegasus boots. So let's take out these green crystals and exit the cavern. Okay, so we've got yet another piece of heart in our grasp. Now, there is something that we need to take care of in Mabe Village. Okay? But first, well, actually, no. Before we go take care of that something in Mabe Village, there is something I want to show you. And it's down here. We actually have not been in this house, but this is the library. Now notice the book on the shelf right there. Well, if we dash it, it will come down. And let's check to see what it has. Do you want to read this book? Yes, we do. New World of Color Under the 5 Gravestones. And it looks like it has directions placed. You'll want to memorize those directions. And keep in mind, this is only in the DX version. Because the DX version has color, whereas the original Game Boy does not. So it's only found in the DX version. We will not be taking care of that. There is actually some relevance to that, but we won't take care of it until after the 4th dungeon, because I feel like that's a good time to tackle it. Alright, next thing we want to do is we want to come up to this building. Let's see what you have to say. Hey bro, about the Dream Shrine there. They say there's something good inside. I better not say anything else, as I'm just a kid. Something good inside? Well, now we have to go into it. And this is the Dream Shrine. To tell you the truth, I've always found this place a little bit odd. What exactly is this place that he's in? Could it be that Link's dreams have somehow manifested themselves into a world? By the way, these are mimics. As you can see, they will mimic your every move and walk the opposite direction you do. And you can't hit them with normal sword strikes, so you have to use dash attacks. Okay. One more down. Right there. Now, you could technically enter with the power bracelet, and you could get this chest of 100 rupees. You're happy. That would make anyone happy, I'll tell you that. But the real treasure is the treasure the kid was mentioning. You have to take care of this green crystal with the Pegasus boots. And it is right inside this chest. You've got the ocarina. You should learn to play many songs, and by many, they mean only 3. But yes, this is the first game that an ocarina appears in the Zelda franchise, not Ocarina of Time. That is a mistake a lot of people make. You can actually learn 3 songs, and we can learn one of them right now. Because Marin is right over here. Hey, that's a nice ocarina you have there. Will you accompany me as I sing? And I gotta say, I really like this tune. It's very catchy. A lot of people are big fans of stuff like the Song of Storms or the Song of Time, but I really like this song. I think it is vastly underlooked. It's got a very nice melody to it. And I think it does appear in a few more Zelda titles. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Don't call me out on that. So, how do you like it? I'll tell you how I like it. I'm pointing my sword at you, so I really don't. It's really touching, isn't it? Does it stick in your mind? Of course it does. And with that, you've learned the Ballad of the Windfish. This song will always remain in your heart. Please remember this song. You should play it every once in a while to keep it fresh in your mind. Okay, we actually do need the ocarina before we can progress. So it is another one of those items that is not optional. It is in fact a required item. Alright, so according to the owl, we have to head to Yarna Desert. But before we can go to Yarna Desert, we actually need to head to another place, which is not over there. It's actually up towards the castle. Now we actually want to head down here. And, ooh, it's a guardian acorn. Lovely. We want to head right over here, and we want to slash this bush to reveal a hidden passageway. And it is surrounded by green crystals, so you'll have to have completed Key Cavern before you can go in here. Alright, there we go. And what we want to do is we want to actually... Well, before we go to the next location, there is something we can get. And it is, assuming I can get away from these stupid buzz blobs and bombers, it's right over here. Ooh, another owl statue. Secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. If we use our shovel right over here, we unearth yet another secret seashell. Very cool. And something oh, by the way, those are river Zoras, in case I haven't mentioned it. You can slash them, and you can actually swat their fireballs to deflect them. Okay. And here... excuse me! Alright, right over here is Animal Village. This is our next destination, and there are a few things we can take care of here. Ah, sigh. On such a nice day, we need a song from Marin. Hint, hint. Now, if I can just check to see where I need to be. No, that's not it. And as the name suggests, Animal Village is in fact inhabited by animals. Ah, I believe this is the place. Let's see what's in here. Yes, this is where we are. It's a bear chef. That's pretty cool. Let's talk to him. Hi-ho! Hey, you! Is that possibly a honeycomb you have? I just ran out. Will you swap it for a pineapple? Yes, let's obtain the next item in the trade sequence. You exchanged the honeycomb for a pineapple. It's not as sweet, but it is delicious. Yes, they are delicious. Yeah, and he actually says something interesting. Ha! Yeah, I know, that tub of goo is asleep right in the way to Yarna Desert. Once he's asleep, he won't budge for a long time. But hey, take little Marin and wake him up with her song. That slob would wake up with a jump if he heard her sing for sure. So he actually gave us a bit of interesting advice. And I think I'm going to stop the video right here. So next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we're going to see if we can go find Marin and help her clear the way for Yarna Desert. If you like my video, give me a like or hit that big red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. For now, this is Hyper Paradox, signing off.